welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a fabulous day. Today's video is going to be announcing a new series that's going to be happening on my channel, and it is going to be called Healthy Tip Tuesday. Now essentially this new series is going to be, a way for me to provide you with kind of my tips and tricks to do kind of questions I get asked all the time from in person and on YouTube from you guys. And some of the questions may be, how do you cut an avocado? How do you cook artichokes? How do you, cut dragon fruit? I get asked those questions a lot, so I figured I would want to devote a whole video to answer those specific questions so I can kind of do a how-to on how I do it. And I by no means was an expert at most of these things, but I did my research and I did a lot of trial and error, and that's kind of how I've come to, knowing how to do these things. And I figured, why not share with you guys, my knowledge, that way you guys can figure it out yourself too and share it with other people, and it'll just be a whole sharing experience. So yeah, this is just going to be kind of a series to kind of share my tips and tricks on how I do kind of these frequently asked questions, and I will have all of the videos for this new series under one playlist. That way you guys can, it's a great resource for you guys to go to so you can find out how to do all of these things all in one place. And that way you don't have to go through my old videos and find exactly, how did I cut that or how did I cook that. It's all in one easy spot for you to go to whenever you need it. So please send me all of your kind of recommendations and video requests for this series down in the comment section below. That way I can read them and film the videos that you guys are asking, because I haven't pre-filmed any of them yet, so they will be all directed towards your questions. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy the series. I thought it would be really fun and hopefully helpful for you guys. And yeah, so without further ado, let's get on with today's video. I'm going to be sharing with you guys how to poach the perfect egg. And the reason why I'm sharing this one first is because while I was backpacking through Australia, I began poaching eggs like crazy, because all the pans in the hostels would, eat up half my egg because they just were not nonstick and they were awful. So I decided to start just poaching my eggs in water. I thought it's healthier, my egg's not going to stick, and it's just going to be more convenient. But I did a lot of trial and error. Trust me, they did not turn out perfect the first time. And every time other backpackers would see me poach eggs, they would always ask how I did it. So I just figured it's probably a very commonly asked question, and that's why I chose to do it for the first video of this series. So if you guys want to find out exactly how I poach my perfect egg, then just keep watching. Now, in order to make poached eggs, you're going to need some eggs. So I'm just using these free-run eggs here. Next, you'll need a spatula and a straining spoon. Then some sea salt, I'm just using this Costco brand. And some white vinegar, which is an extra special ingredient. Now, I like to crack my eggs in a small bowl before placing it into the hot water. That way I can remove any shells, or in that way the yolk doesn't break. Sometimes if you just throw it into the water, the yolk can break. So I have here a pot of water. It's boiling between low to medium heat. You don't want super big bubbles going. You want just kind of just a little bit more than a simmer. That way it doesn't break up your egg. Then I'm just adding a tablespoon of white vinegar. And then I'm just going to add, just a couple grinds of fresh sea salt. You don't have to measure specifically. And both of those ingredients just kind of help hold your egg together. I don't know exactly the scientific reasoning, but I just know it works really well, and it keeps my eggs together and looking like a poached egg instead of a blob of egg and yolk. And now I'm just gently kind of swirling the water around, trying to make a small whirlpool for your egg. And I'm using my spatula. You can use a butter knife, whatever works for you. And then I'm just going to gently drop in my egg with the bowl. And this way it kind of just holds together, and that is the key for a good poached egg. You don't want it to kind of spread everywhere. And if your egg is super watery and spreads everywhere, it probably means it wasn't a very fresh egg. So, and then I'm using the spatula and I'm kind of just gathering it on itself, as you can see, just to kind of keep everything together, so that way the egg whites don't fly everywhere. But if some do, that's perfectly fine, but just try to do your best. And I'm gonna have it on here for about 3 minutes, so I have my timer. And then once those 3 minutes are up, you're just gonna get your straining spoon and gently lift your poached egg out of the pot of water. I then just like to kind of place my egg on a paper towel, just something to soak up the extra water while I'm making my other poached eggs. So that's pretty much how you make your poached egg. That's what I've been doing for years now, and it's just the easiest way that I find. There's lots of gadgets that you can buy to do poached eggs, but I find it sticks to it or it just doesn't work as well. So I'm just gonna do a second egg to show you guys once more. You guys found this video helpful. Thank you so much for watching. Like I said earlier, leave me all your suggestions and video requests down in the comment section below. And don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you guys in my next video. Have a fabulous day. Bye! And don't forget to watch my post-workout healthy snacks. I show 4 really easy to make healthy snacks that you can make and eat right after a nice sweaty workout.